The following broadcast is a Universal Citizen media production and is not a Galactic Historian product. The facts and circumstances of this broadcast has been taken from hundreds of accounts of demonic possessions and exorcisms being performed. We at Universal Citizen Media strive for authenticity and have stuck true to the narrative of these accounts. Let he who is of strong heart seize, savor, and learn from this broadcast, and may the profane fall away, as even in the midst of a flood the fool remains thirsty.
The Reckoning of Felicity, Chapter 6, An Unexpected Savior. Felicity stood at the crossroads of her own soul, burdened by the heavy shadows of loss and relentless inner turmoil. The silence of her world was pierced only by the echo of memories and unfulfilled hopes. In that oppressive darkness of the mind, every step she took was marked by the fear of her own insignificance. Her body was dirty and ruined by the constant drain of the demonic horde that tortured her. Unease had become a constant companion, and despair was woven into the fabric of her days. In a moment when the weight of her suffering reached its zenith, and she was about to draw her last breath, Felicity found herself drawn to an invisible fissure in the air. The boundary between the physical world and an unseen psychic realm began to blur. Colors that defied mortal description and echoes of voices from beyond beckoned her to cross a threshold. The atmosphere vibrated with an unspoken promise that beyond grief lay an existence filled with uncanny truths and supernatural beauty. Through the shifting mists of this altered plane emerged a figure unlike any Felicity had imagined. Bathed in iridescent light and radiating an aura of timeless wisdom, Caleb appeared. He was an eighth-dimensional being who embodied both the serenity of starlight and the infinite depths of cosmic insight. His presence was calming, and his eyes held the mystery of ancient galaxies. Caleb did not speak at first, but communicated through gentle telepathy, allowing Felicity to absorb his guidance without the barriers of language. As Felicity's apprehension began to wane, Caleb's soothing voice resonated within her mind. He explained that the psychic realm was the nexus of all dimensions, a crossroads where souls met to reconcile with their inner truths. He revealed that the demons haunting Felicity were fragments of her past, manifestations of deep-seated pain and unresolved conflicts that had taken physical form in her life. To challenge these forces, she needed to unlock dormant strengths buried beneath years of neglect and sorrow. Caleb introduced Felicity to the sacred art of energy manipulation. He spoke of cosmic vibrations, the rhythmic pulse of the universe that could be harnessed to transform despair into determination. In vivid images, he described ancient rituals and meditative practices that aligned the spirit with the endless flow of life. With every instruction, he provided her with intricate techniques and symbolic artifacts, mental tools that could be summoned when darkness threatened to reclaim her. The metaphors of light and shadow intermingled as he instructed her to view challenges as opportunities to grow more luminous. Slowly, Felicity began to perceive a stirring within, a gentle awakening of a power she had long forgotten. Under Caleb's patient guidance, her trembling heart steadied, and a spark of courage ignited inside her. She recalled fragments of joy from a life once filled with unburdened dreams. Each lesson Caleb shared was like a key unlocking hidden chambers within her soul. The psychic realm around them pulsed with energy as the barriers that once confined her mind began to dissolve into vibrant patterns of hope and possibility. Together, they embarked on a journey along a spiraling path woven from luminous colors and shifting textures. The environment was surreal, filled with floating symbols and ephemeral maps that charted the inner realms of consciousness. Along this path, Felicity encountered visions of herself as both a child and an old soul, each form representing the various facets of her existence. The interplay of these images was both overwhelming and cathartic. Caleb's calm presence provided stability as he explained that every aspect of her being, whether joyous or sorrowful, was vital to the mosaic of her identity. In a secluded clearing within the psychic domain, Caleb presented Felicity with a glowing talisman. This object pulsed with a soft radiance, acting as a conduit to channel inner strength and clarity. With this talisman, Felicity could summon protective energies and pierce through the oppressive veil cast by her inner demons. Caleb's teachings took on a dual nature. They were both philosophical and practical. He revealed that the forces of darkness were not external enemies, but internal challenges that manifested in times of great emotional distress. Through honest self-reflection and the conscious harnessing of universal energy, Felicity could reclaim control over her destiny. The psychic realm was alive with sounds of reverberating energy, an orchestration of the cosmos in response to Felicity's awakening spirit. As she practiced the meditative techniques and activated the talisman, she felt a surge of power that began to break the chains of despair. The very air around her seemed to hum with encouragement, each vibration urging her to embrace a future filled with both trials and triumphs. Caleb's presence served as a constant reminder that she was not alone in this tumultuous journey. The universe itself was a living mentor, offering wisdom through nature's countless symbols and signs. As Felicity's training continued, she discovered that the act of confronting her inner demons was both a physical and metaphysical endeavor. Caleb demonstrated how to weave protective energy shields and harness powerful vibrations to neutralize the malicious forces that had taken residence within her reality. In a dramatic display of psychic combat, she experienced visions of clashing energies, brilliant flashes of light meeting swirling darkness. These intense moments were not battles in the traditional sense, but internal reckonings, where every victory symbolized a step toward reclaiming her authentic self. Every lesson, every moment spent in the psychic realm was inscribed in the continuum of the cosmos. Felicity's journey transformed from one of solitary despair to a collective dance with the energy of existence. Caleb imparted the philosophy of interconnectedness, teaching her that her struggles were shared by every living soul. In this magnificent tapestry of energies, every thread contributed to the grand design of life. The luminous being spoke of cycles, of endings that became beginnings, and of the way every shadow was essential to appreciate the brilliance of light. Felicity now stood at the precipice of a new understanding, equipped with the tools and insights necessary to fight back the silent tyrants that had once ruled her life. The psychic realm continued to evolve around her as her inner world began to mirror the newfound strength within. Although uncertainty lay ahead, what once seemed like an inescapable labyrinth was now a series of interconnected, meaningful challenges. Caleb's teachings had not only prepared her to confront the demons, but had also ignited an unyielding resolve, ensuring that her spirit would never again succumb to the darkness. The journey was far from over, and the path forward promised further trials and deeper revelations as Felicity moved forward into the unknown, carrying with her the light of a renewed soul.
I can sense your fear.
Hey guys, this is David Hurd, just letting you guys know that we've completed 2 online stores for your convenience and for your budget. The first is our software store, which is at shop.onexa.com. We've grouped all the AI tools that we've created, including a tool that will allow you to actually create employees for your business. The second is the shop.arsessentia.org store, where you can buy merchandise as well as self-improvement courses for yourself. These courses are internationally accredited by world bodies such as the Yoga Alliance, the International Association of Counselors and Therapists, and so on. Yeah, guys, so just check out our store and let us know what you think. And remember, if there's anything that you don't see in the store, we can absolutely custom build these tools for you. So if your business has a specific absolute requirement, we can build stuff for you from scratch. Okay? Check out our store, guys, and let us know what you think. Take care.